This review has been brought to you in part by Main Irish Airsoft. Today we're going to have a look at this. This is the HK45. Now that stands for 45 as in the round 45, 0.45. And basically what we have here is a gun that's been brought to the Airsoft world by Umarex. Thank you Umarex again. You've been really doing a sterling job over the last year, bringing some absolutely sexy pieces to the gamers out there. Made by KWA on behalf of Umarex, and this is sporting full HK trades. Now Umarex are the only company in the world, in the airsoft world, that are legally allowed to print or put any trades on any of their items. They've actually paid HK for the right to do so. Now this is a really cracking piece. KWA have been around such a long time. They've put a lot of time and invested a lot of money into designing their systems on their pistol range. This is employing the usual System 7 gas employment system, which as delivery systems go is, you know, in layman's terms, it's a very, very nice piece of delivery for your gas. What it will do is it give you the maximum amount of punch on your BB, and it will use the least amount of gas to do so. So that way, when you've pumped up the gas into the actual magazine, you've got about 3 pumps into that. That will give you roughly around 2.5 to possibly 3 fills of BBs into the actual mag. Now, when you actually fire this piece, it actually feels more like a CO2 gun, and that's the delivery system in place. That's the System 7 delivery. It really does pack a punch. Now, before I pull the trigger on this, I want to make this very clear. I'm actually in a studio, and I know that this is straight out the box. Hasn't actually got any BBs in the chamber, nor in the mag. I know it's a safe piece. That's why I have no eye protection on. If you're plinking or fiddling with your stuff at home, always wear eye protection. So, as I said, when you fire the actual gun itself, it's got that real, it's a real solid feel about it. As I said, it's a polymer body, but it's a full metal slide. And when that racks back, it really does send a shiver right up your arm. You can actually feel the recoil. So there's quite a realistic feel to it. Now, the range of this, because of the System 7 delivery system inside with the gas, the range of this is unbelievable. With a 0.25 gram BB, this is able to put the BB and accurately hit targets up to 50 and 60 meters. This is actually standing toe-to-toe with high-end AEGs, not low-end AEGs. It's outpacing them by a country mile. This is actually able to accurately put BBs down on the target, as I said, 50 or 60 meters away. And there's not many pistols on the market that can do that. Now that's going to come with a price tag, which you'll hear of in a second. But Tokyo Marui brought out a version of this, and a lot of people, being lovers of Tokyo Marui, were holding out to see which one would win, which one was going to be the better version. The Marui version is all plastic. This particular version, as I said, lower polymer body, full metal slide, and it gives you a real punchy realism to it. Marui should still hands down win, because Marui being Marui are fantastic, but this one kicks Marui's ass all over the place, and that's not coming from me, that's coming from the people who have plinked and owned the Marui version, and I've also bought this one and prefer this one. And I also am taking Chris at MIA's word for that, because Chris knows a few people who have both versions, and this one is a better implementation all round. So it's a win-win for Umarex on that one. There's some nice features with this particular piece as well. I mean, if we take the mag out, as I said, standard heavy mag, which gives a nice balance to the actual piece itself. The back strap here comes in 2 flavors. There's this neat one here, which I prefer because I have real small girly hands. And there's also a slightly fatter back strap that you can fit on, and that allows for a little bit more bulbous, and it will fill a hand. So if you've got biggish hands, that's probably the one that you're going to want to go for. Comes with a key as well. This little key allows you there's a small little recess in here with a grommet that you can turn around, and what that does, when you have the gun in its safe position, it will lock it. So if you're storing this at home and you do live in a household where there's young children or younger family members around who will get hold of your airsoft things and have a plink with them, you can lock this up so that no matter what else happens, they cannot pull the trigger without first having unlocked it with the key, and keep the key separate. It's probably a bit overkill, but it's a nice feature to put on a gun. Also, with the mag in place, if the gun is cocked and you need to decock it, you can just pull down the safety like so, and that's her in the safe mode, and then when you click up, it cannot be fired no matter what. It will just not fire. It's not an ambidextrous gun. The slide can be unlocked from this side, or if you want from that side, depending on what you want to do. But as I said, it doesn't have dual safety levers on both sides. It's only on the one, which is pretty standard anyway. And let's face it, most shooters are right-handed. So, as I said, this is a very, very high-end piece. This has all the features you'd want in a gun. It's beautifully made. I have to say they've spent an awful lot of time getting everything just right. The polymer feels right. The actual grip that's been managed there for comfort, it does feel really nice, and it has that stipple on it that you know, means that you're not going to slip off it at all. Tactical rail at the bottom here allows you to put lasers or lights on it. So if you're into your CQB, this would be a perfect piece. If you're into, you know, sort of having a backup piece, if you're on a site that, you know, if your primary gets hit, you have to move to a backup, this is going to allow you stand toe-to-toe at AEG distance, which is rare in a pistol. So all in all, I have to say I'm very impressed with it. Now, as I said, it does come with a price tag, and that is it's retailing in Main Irish Airsoft, where I picked this up to have a look at €209. That puts it at the very pinnacle of airsoft pistols, but you get a whole lot of gun for that. As I said, it comes with the key, the back strap. It also comes with your little hop unit key, which is basically you pull back the slide, lock it in, and then you can go in here and just then twist the hop unit there until you get the right trajectory that you're looking for. But it's how it feels in the hand and how it shoots. It's just got a lovely feel to it, you know. It does feel really, really nice. So a big thanks to Umarex. They keep churning out quality pieces. KWA, who, as I say, have been around for a long time making absolutely immaculate pistols. And then HK, the trades, I have to say, are sublime. You know, let's face it, if you're going to go for a piece like this, it has to be traded. All in all, a quality piece. So if you're in the market for this type of pistol, don't mind paying a hefty price for it. I wouldn't steer you to any other gun at the moment. I think this is as good as they get. So this has been Jerry, this is Zoddy's Airsoft, and we'll catch you soon in the next video sometime. See you later, guys. This review has been brought to you in part by Main Irish Airsoft.